everyone! It's your favorite adventure from Otherworld, Ken Lamadia, back again with some more Genshin Impact. Today, we're just gonna be having a nice little relaxing time. We're gonna be going through, Tighnari and Nilou's story quests. I already started them a little bit because of events throughout the other patches. So, yeah. Let's get right to those, and then we're probably gonna just, chill out and investigate? Adventure. Investigate. I'm becoming a detective. This is my detective arc. It's starting. We're becoming a detective. I've been playing I the Somnium Files a lot, you know? We're just becoming detectives now. We're just gonna be detecting stuff, I guess. Okay. Whoa. Literal ADHD moment. My brain was like, what am I doing? What do I do? Alright. Installing a purification device. I forgot why. But whatever you say, Tighnari, you're the boss. You're the boss. I'm just the guy who does stuff. I'm just here to help. Let me fix my camera. My camera is like trash. My camera is garbo. Let's put together, I want to put together a different team. I'm like, let me fix myself on the screen first. I am like annoyed at where I am. Boop. That's better. Cause you know, when chat, you know, starts chatting, I'm gonna be covering them up with my big head. I don't want my big old head covering it up. You know? Alright, let's get into this. Let's do this. Where are we? We got... Let's go... Who should we use today? Let's use Dea.
I got you, boss.
Yeah.
I'll scout
Eula.
ahead.
We always keep Venti on. Let's go... Let's do Ayato.
Well, this
No,
ought to
we already
be
have a
entertaining.
DPS. Yeah, we can just do Mika. We can just do Mika. Alright. Boop-a-boo, cutscene time.
Environment. No wind. Target parameters. Normal.
Good.
Setup complete.
I don't know what's
Excellent.
going on,
Looks
but
like
sounds
it's
good.
working.
I like it.
What's this?
A purification device I made. It
It's
can
your
absorb
mom,
excess ley line energy
Paimon.
and temporarily
It
stabilize
gave
an
birth
area.
to you.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region.
Yeah, that's
I
the
wouldn't
plan.
mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately,
Oh, it's not?
once this
It's not the plan?
contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits.
Okay.
At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If
Makes
we
sense.
want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source.
Time to go to Irminsul.
That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little
What's going on,
strange.
buddy? What's going on?
Something's approaching.
Something's coming.
So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized,
Oh
the
my
monsters that
gosh,
had left are starting to
crocodiles, they're so
return.
scary.
Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Tighnari said, you know what? Exterminate this wildlife. As a forest watcher, I want this wildlife gone.
Let's get it on!
This is their natural habitat, but not anymore. They're not allowed here anymore, stinkies. Get out of our sight.
Hey! Where are you?
Look, it's jellyfishes. It's their
Let's
bros.
keep up.
It's his bro, dude. It's our little buddy's bro. It's their bro, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Paimon. It's cool.
That way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Lunchtime. Oh, Day doesn't have her stuff. It does poopy damage. Like, I mean, usually her damage isn't very impressive, but
Here we go.
right now, excuse me if you heard that, by the way. Right now, though, it's like extra poopy.
I condemn you.
Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. I've just, you know, been doing a lot of
Spare me!
moving stuff around
Hey, are you okay?
and helping out people.
These injuries are superficial. Don't move. I'll patch you up.
Let's go, Dr. Tanari.
Who are you all? What happened to those
I
mechanical
smashed
monsters?
him. I
Don't
broke
worry,
him.
we took care of him.
I saw him and I said, boom, boom, bad.
Oh, good. That's good.
Bro, you are not good right now.
It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
Bro is traumatized. Bro has trauma now.
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me.
Nah, this guy's
You
built
know
different.
What's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks.
Is it?
I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died.
Don't you hate that
gotta
when you
get
go to
outta
pick
here.
herbs, but then instead
yes.
you go into the contaminated
Yes.
region, almost
I
die?
have to escape.
Happens all the time, really.
Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
Hey, listen.
okay?
Oh my gosh, my
His
camera.
inarticulate
Bye,
speech and
camera.
bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption.
I'm like
He's
struggling
been
here.
inside the contaminated region for
We are
too
suffering
long.
today.
We've purified the ley line
Today is
energy
a
over
day
there.
of suffering
Follow this path out
because
and
I
you'll soon see
cannot
the
set up my
village.
camera correctly. And that's really the entire reason.
When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
Dang, he's so efficient. Nari is so efficient. Let me read. It looks like it's expecting something.
So, you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward, huh?
It's so
Aw,
hard
he
to
wants a
understand.
treat.
All right.
He wants a treat. He's like a
Regardless
dog.
of what you're thinking, you did some real good
He's
this
like a
time.
big metal
That's
dog
why
that's
I'll
shaped
give
like a
you another
crab.
mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it.
Tanari
going
is so
through
good
your
at
owner's
wildlife
mind
that he
when he
even
made you?
understands wildlife that's made of metal.
Wonder.
That's
You're
how
like a
much of a biology
giant
pro
mechanical
he
crab
is.
on the outside
He knows
and a
biology that's
fluffy
not
little
even
hamster on the
biological.
inside.
He's
And
a
also,
genius, really.
how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
He's like,
Okay,
what?
it
What do you
definitely
mean?
doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get
It
parts.
only
That's
knows-
probably its thought process.
Yeah, it only knows
As
what it
for
knows.
why rather, its owner, is collecting so many components. I'm not sure. It's getting late.
Who
Let's
owns
set up
it?
camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow after a night's rest.
We're gonna like find out that this is like something Dottore built. And we're actually helping him do
Hey!
crazy stuff.
Over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
Dude, come on. Listen, I was getting up there. You don't have to
Let's
harass
set
me,
up camp
Tanari.
here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Goodness, this
Oh.
guy.
Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent.
Uh-huh.
We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
Yup. Normal Paimon.
You're not wrong.
Typical Paimon owl.
But the primary reason
Only
for
wanting
choosing
food.
this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below.
Exactly.
Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in
That's why they're
damp
called
places.
rainforests.
For
Because
the
they're
next
wet.
tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent. You'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Okay, maybe the forest watcher guy should forage
I'm
for
not expecting
edibles.
that much. Just do what you can.
We're gonna like get back here, and Paimon's only gonna bring us like.
That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire
Paimon's
in
gonna
the
only
wilderness.
bring like
The
unedible
pits
things.
are
He's gonna be like,
relatively
"What
dry
is this,
And can be readily set aflame.
dude? Do you not know?"
The downside is
anything?
that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking.
Okay, at
mushrooms,
least
but
she's not so
Paimon
dumb that
didn't
she would
know
bring
it
back
was
random stuff.
edible. Paimon also
At least she's
saw
smart enough to be like,
wild
"I'm not gonna
berries
touch that stuff because I don't know what it
Paimon
is."
was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It
Yeah, that's not
freaked Paimon
normal.
out.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators.
Ah.
My guess is that they
cool.
mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
Denari doing
Oh.
all. Oh my gosh!
You
Look
found
at our
some already.
boy. It's more useful than Paimon.
Hey!
I'm just stating facts. I'm only stating the facts, dude.
It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough.
That was funny.
If every little thing resulted
Bro
in a
was
reward,
defeated by that. He was
then
like,
it might
"What?
start to take advantage
No
of the
parts?"
system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
Are you running low on parts?
That is one reason.
It be like that.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you.
Oh my
off to
gosh,
prepare
she's so
dinner.
spoiled.
We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes.
Well, yeah, you're in the middle of the
Even though
forest. You
most
don't know what
animals
stuff
fled
is
because
gonna
of the
come
ley
here.
lines, we can't completely let down our guard.
Yeah, you don't know what stuff's gonna
settled
come
then.
up.
I'll set up some pest repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night.
What about snakes? What if a snake comes
Not
in the tent
too
and bites
good,
us?
though.
That would suck, dude. I wouldn't want to get bitten by a snake. That would hurt. Like, if it was super poisonous, I could, like, die, Tanari. What about the snakes?
You're still awake?
Bro just was like, "Oh, you're awake? Go to sleep, bro." Haksha.
Paimon's getting
Sleep
sleepy.
time.
Is this because of the ley lines? It's been a while since we
Maybe.
camped outside like this.
It's been a while since we've camped outside like we were
This feels
homeless.
like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty night.
Now we sleep in a teapot instead.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well?
Look at him chilling.
That's
Very
good.
well.
I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients.
He
They have a light
made
fragrance and aren't
some
harmful to
nice
the body.
incenses. Aw, he's so
Speaking
sweet.
of which, have you seen the crab?
The
It was
crab?
scampering
Where'd he
around
go?
over there just now, but I don't know where it went.
Are
So
you
can
wary of
tell,
it?
My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner.
Makes sense.
A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect.
The academia previously conducted research on mechanical life forms?
Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Sponta mod for a time.
I
Some
see.
of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer nature. However,
Interesting.
no matter which modules or parts are installed,
I
a
keep
machine is
bumping.
innately a
My
construct
microphone
that
setup's really
receives
scuffed
and
now,
executes
so I keep like
commands.
bumping it.
They can never possess self-awareness like us or other
I
living
am
organisms.
working on getting the best
In their
audio
pursuit
setup
to
possible.
discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe the subject will be unbanned in a few years.
Do you not like this area of research?
That's a difficult question to answer. I am interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes.
Because the conquest of nature is bad?
It's just my
I didn't pick
personal
that one.
opinion.
Whoops.
My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of my people was born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first
My
respect
camera troubles.
it. Life is not an expendable
Today is a camera
commodity,
struggle
and knowledge
stream.
should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia.
I
Once
see.
you start placing yourself above other life forms, I mean, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions?
I understand what you mean.
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. Look, it's our buddy again. It's Bestie.
Coffee. Did you prepare
love our
this for
bestie.
us?
And it looks like it wants a reward again.
All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right, suit yourself.
Okay.
Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Let's watch. Hopefully nothing bad happens during the night watch. Oh, nothing happened. Okay. We're good, guys. We're good. We're safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night.
Your punishment is solo watch duty.
Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Too
Good
bad you're
morning,
still getting
Traveler
punished.
and Paimon. A quick question. Do you feel off at all?
I'm a
Me
little
too.
dizzy.
The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent, and you two...
Is there something we can do?
What you want me to do?
extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve
Oh
the
no,
pest
but it'd be
repelling
so
devices from last
funny.
night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it. Paimon will take care of the fire.
I'll retreat
All
the
right.
pest to
Let's
pet
meet
the
back
pet
here
to
later.
the pet to pet namaha. The puta pie to puta papa papaya. Papaya, mamma mia.
All right, it's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to
I
conserve as
never
much
struggle.
energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination.
Alright. Head to the depths, aka walk 10 feet.
As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Bam, bam, bam. Maybe because there's so much ruined stuff. Maybe not, Eula.
I can
Maybe
tell
not.
you.
Maybe we should switch from Eula. Because there's so many of these guys.
Crush.
Bada bang, bang.
Providing
Ow.
cover fire.
Shut up.
Da-da. There we go. Oh, there's more.
Rack and ruin. Freeze to the core.
You're just not strong enough for me, bestie. You're just not good enough. You're gonna have to try harder.
Gloves off.
Time for aura, 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 aura. Let's go.
Engaging.
The heart of the machine. Oh wow, are we already to the domain part? That must mean we're getting close to the end of the quest. Whoa.
It stopped here.
YouTube Studio, hello.
Upon
I
closer
see my model
inspection,
lacking.
The plants here are
There we go. I
really
think I'm doing
different.
better now.
Ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for.
Heck yeah.
Ready
We
yourselves?
found it.
We're going in.
Oh my god, my entire thing is... Are we okay? Is stream good? Is OBS good? Is everything good right now? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like everything might be dying right now. Give me just 1 second. Let me... Is it OBS that's having the issue? Oh, stream is healthy. Stream is good. We are good. We're good here. I don't know what's going
now, I
on.
wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow.
I think it's
cider
better
in
now. That
hand.
was weird. Up. No, you see, no, when I click into Genshin, what's going on? What is going on? When I click into Genshin, everything like stops working. What is wrong? What is going on? That is so strange. Maybe I'm gonna lower my settings in Genshin. Maybe that would help. I just don't know what's going on. Let's do that. Motion blur to high. Maybe it's the motion blur. There we go. Maybe it's better now? I don't know. Maybe it's like specifically this area that we just walked into. And like when we go into the domain proper, it'll be nicer to us. That's what I want to happen at least.
What's that?
Join you for a walk? Why not?
Stay close and you will
Alright.
live.
Let's start. That was weird though. Yeah, see, it looks like we're doing better now. It looks like we're more okay.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. Who made this place their lair?
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Got a bench.
Brace yourselves.
Illusion shattered.
Examine the strange device. Ooh, a strange device. Oh, look at that. That is a weird device.
What is this?
I've never seen a machine like this
Ley line
before.
energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves. if
Someone
their
who
flow is
doesn't care
perpetually disrupted
about
like
nature.
this.
Someone we gotta beat up.
We have to stop it!
Mm-hmm.
Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere!
I'm starting to get dizzy.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Okay.
You're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then there must be a trap door somewhere.
Surely. Let's go. Thanks, buddy.
You know where it is?
This crab is so helpful.
Surprise!
Such a helpful guy. Best. I like free. My favorite
What's
thing.
this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Is this the guy who made it?
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now!
Yeah.
Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold.
Is he dead?
It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Almost forgot about you. Here. This is the last one.
Let's go.
What is it doing?
He's leaving now. He's like, oh, you don't got any more?
I'm not
Bye.
Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Yeah. Let's keep looking around.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding spot.
Natural?
Did you two
Just
find
like how
anything?
I'm a natural cool guy.
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device
Tape
that
recording?
visually records experiments and consolidates the
She
final
said that
production
like
into a tape.
a kid
However,
born in like
these
the
devices are expensive to make and
like
aren't
born like in
entirely
like
stable.
2007 or
That's
after.
why they are only used in some
What? A
laboratories and do
tape?
not
What's
see
a
wider
tape
usage.
recording?
Come on,
A
what's that?
VCR, bro? What's that?
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay, this should do it.
Okay.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone?
He dipped. He's gone, dude. Oh, that's his
There you
name.
are.
That's Crab's
Look here.
name.
This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia.
Abatui.
Oh, you're also quite happy. Karkata, do you know what we're about to do?
We're about to cause problems.
Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Karkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned.
Isn't that essentially like what Wander slash Garamush is?
Language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being.
That'd be cool if we got like a character in Genshin who's like actually a cyborg.
You will understand. One day,
Cause like,
you will understand.
sure, we have like you know, Wander who's technically like a robot, but like I want like an actual like cyborg, like part like, you know, biological person, part machine. I think that'd be a cool character to have in like Fontaine. Would be like some kind of cyborg. And research.
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the Academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Junior researcher?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago.
Tenari
so
was just
subsequent
smarter than
students
him.
generally considered
It's just
me
better.
as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display.
They're like, look at this kid, he's so smart.
That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Look at this kid. He's a smart kid.
The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Yes, stop. This seems like an unsafe place to live. I feel like if you weren't like an adventurer, you'd like easily trip and like fall into whatever's down there and not be able to get back up.
It's from a half a year ago.
That's quite the time gap. I
Hmm.
wonder what happened in between.
Yeah, 6-month gap? That's a lot of time.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters?
You can't make coffee good.
Alright, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you?
Bro is just saying
It's
words.
fine.
I
swapped
can't
in
even
some new
understand
parts, so
him.
You should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now,
Well,
so we don't have
dude,
enough parts or power to spare.
you like gave him these big shield
I'm
crab
glad.
arms. If you
Kakaki,
wanted him
did
to
you
be
know?
able to do things like
Yesterday, I
delicately,
dreamed
why
that you
didn't you
could
just build
talk.
him to be like a person instead? This is kind of your own L, Abatui.
Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other.
Yeah, because they were like, dude, this guy's
Too bad
insane.
it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
That's crazy.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Damn.
Doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
He mentioned something about power.
Let's keep looking around.
Right. Let's look around. Any more chests? Any more chests? Scanning for chests. Shoo. Shoo. Okay. What's over here?
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. It doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
Maybe
It's hard
Karkata
to
recorded
say.
it.
These are the last 2 tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Let's see what happened to him.
Sorry, Karkata.
Does
I
this
was
mean
just
that?
thinking about
Wait, if they have
something.
like actual
Today
projectors,
might become
does
a
that mean
special
that
day.
like there can be movies into that?
In my recent
That'd
experiments,
be like a fun
I successfully
event
gave
thing.
you a living being's instincts.
That could be like a cute
When you're
event
low
where
on power, or if one
they
of
like
your
give
parts
people
is damaged,
costumes.
you
Because
will
we already sort of did that this
prioritize your
summer event with
survival
the
command
play guy.
and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous.
He does not sound good.
I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm
I
also getting
see.
tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being.
Man.
I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me.
Well, like,
All
I
you can do
wonder.
is execute limited responses based on preset commands or
Yo,
keywords.
I feel like the biggest issue with him is that like, I feel like it might be easier to develop it if it was built in a structure that's similar to a human body, no? Because like then you'd be able to, you know, like have like mechanical vocal folds and stuff, and like be able to better simulate a human body. My controller died. Don't do that, controller.
I wish you could
One
speak to
second.
me, even just once.
We're dying.
Yes,
We're dying.
cannot
I didn't
understand
charge
me,
my controller
so you
before
cannot answer me
stream.
either.
I'm
It is
nothing
what
but
it
a
is.
fool.
In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes
Dang.
on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice.
Poor guy.
This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus. Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses?
Dang.
Karkata, come help me.
And then Karkata shoots a laser and kills him.
Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll
I
go out of
see.
control.
Karkata didn't ever shut him off, and that's why everything's acting up. Because he doesn't.
Right.
It's acting up
never
because he doesn't know
put a
how
command
to,
to
and
shut
that's why he
down the
tried to find
extractor.
us. He tried
So
to
you
find
don't
someone who could help him
understand
with
what I'm
it,
saying.
and that's why he's leading us.
In the end,
Because he doesn't know how to do
it's
it.
just like the academia said.
So he found someone who could.
Mechanical
That's
life
cool.
forms only bring danger.
You did succeed in a
My
little way,
research.
Abatui.
Was there any point to it at all?
Poor guy.
sorry, Kakata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
Dang, dude.
I
That
see.
sucks.
So, the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Then Karkata?
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire?
Because
like the
Abatui
other
actually did
machines?
succeed.
Because Karkata is different from the other machines.
He's built
To
different.
Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess features similar to any other living organism. It should be structured similarly, it must be able to cry and laugh, and it must have the capacity for independent
He
thought.
did do it. He
Perhaps only
succeeded.
by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of as an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak, and yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit, but before that, we have a more urgent task at hand.
Let's turn this
First,
thing off.
let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down.
Yup, yup, yup. Waka. Shut this thing off. It's really sad though. Poor Abatui.
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
If he wasn't so blinded by, you know, the like pressures of his own studies, it's like really the
Dust!
Rip. It's okay. He's alright. He's fine, guys. He survived. He's still alive. He's good. He's good. Alright, where to now? Bro died. No, he's fine. He's fine, Vivian. He's fine. What are you talking about? He's right there. He's good. Let me go up there.
Yahoo!
Come on. I don't know where to go. Oh. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna block you from this. What if I just follow this, just around? Because it probably just leads straight up, right? Or does it lead in a circle? I looked away and then I just heard him leave this world. I look away for 1 second and then I just make an accident. Oh, okay. Oh, am I supposed to go this way? I'm dumb. I'm just a little stupid. What? Wobble. Let me get up there, though. Have to shoot the bubble. Oh, I see. I see it now. Flying up. Flying around.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
Land's here! Wanna try jumping down?
Bro, did you see that?
There is no escape.
Wimpy's voice line didn't even play. You just fell and died.
Can't see?
He just slumped. What was that? How could I have avoided that, MiHoYo? Come on. Come on. Damn, what those green boys do to you? I don't know. What they do to... What did they do to Hoyoverse, clearly? They're the ones who are causing all these issues. Shoot. Shoot ya. I shoot you and I die. And then I'm gonna punch the robot.
You're dead meat!
What up? I still have not put her things back on.
Be still.
It's okay. She doesn't need them. She's fine.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down.
Okay. I did it with a wave in my
Without an
hand.
external force
Whoosh.
damaging the
It's
ley
turned
lines,
off.
they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Carcata.
Yeah,
Let's head
baby. Our baby little robo-crab guy. He is a real boy. He is. Arcata, my beloved. Let me heal Venti. That was funny though. I like jumped down. And they just had that part sticking out for me to hit. They really said, you know what, Ken? We've got this part right for you, just to hit, just to be funny. Carcata. I'm getting stuck on everything today. I'm really good at it. New talent unlocked. Getting stuck on literally everything. Aww. Poor Carcata. Poor Carcata. He's trying to use the mechanical parts to help him. He doesn't understand. This is so sad. Bro doesn't get it. Oh my god. Aw, you did it, Abatui. You did it, but at what cost? Aw. Aww.
So, Carcata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Carcata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state.
That's so
It's
sad.
true that Carcata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui.
Yeah.
Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really
He
is as we
succeeded.
predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Carcata,
Abatui succeeded.
can you hear Paimon?
He really did. He really did it. Good
Awesome.
job.
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long.
It's gonna die? No, no!
I'm gonna go confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while.
Bro, no, not Carcotta. Carcotta, no, don't die. Don't die, little buddy. Before you lies a non-operational Carcotta and a lifeless Abatui. I'm so sad.
The ley line extractor has ceased operations.
Alright.
Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale.
Carcotta.
According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed, and Carcotta will be disassembled and
That's so
sealed
sad.
What the heck?
away. You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
Tanari, bro, I'm built different. I think you understand.
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow.
Okay. That sucks.
Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
Alright,
Alright, okay.
let's go back to Catherine.
Okay, I guess we'll go visit the other mechanical life form we talk to all the time. I find it funny that this quest was, like, all about how, like, oh my gosh, it's so hard to build a mechanical life form that has, like, actual thought. And then we're just like, alright, let's go back to Catherine. It's, like, extra funny because, like, Catherine being a robot was like, it was like always hinted at, right? Because she has her rebooting dialogue. But like, it was like confirmed in the same update that this story quest came out. So like, it's really
Anyway,
silly.
So the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluence deep in the forest. Things are already getting back to normal.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities.
Woohoo!
This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
Give me my money.
Is Carcotta going to be sent back to the Academia? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled.
Me too.
Oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. We'll probably make him mad if we go now, huh?
Probably.
Alright then, we'll find Tainari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Carcotta.
I don't know, dude. I think he's gotta follow policy, you know? Time. It's our favorite time. The time where we go and do stuff with time. I love time. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
How are you feeling? Sleep.
I don't got any time for you talking, Paimon.
What do you think we should ask him?
We should be like, yo, bro, don't disassemble that. I'll kick your butt.
Tainari!
We're gonna get into a fight. You wanna fight?
Keep your voice down. The lilac
Oh,
daphne,
sorry.
a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. It can also be made into an anesthetic powder.
Nerd, I don't care. Let's
Extrapolating
talk
from
about the
these two
robot
data
crowd.
sets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey,
Yeah?
make sure you're getting all this down.
Oh my god, bestie! Baby boy! Little
I
guy.
told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
He's like, bro, I don't care.
Disassemble Karkata?
I don't care. It's not gonna affect the plants.
Why
You're just
would I do
annoying
that?
me. Shut up.
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies.
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday.
According
What
to
I meant
academia
was,
policies, but I don't
According
care
to
about
the
academia
Academia's
policies.
policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place.
Ah,
Anyway,
I see. So you
the
just
first
wanted
thing I
to
did was repair
hide
Karkata.
stuff.
During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamod. Who knew it would prove useful one day?
Bro
We
took
then
mechanics for one
buried
semester
Abatui
and
together.
is already an expert on how to
After
rebuild
organizing
robots.
the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me?
Chad, what a
On
king.
the other hand, I am the forest watcher of the Avidia Forest. I have a duty to protect all life
He's like,
in the forest.
that and
All life brought
I'm
forth
kind
in this
of
world has
besties
meaning,
with the General
Karkata is
Mahamatra,
no
so I can
exception.
just break the law and he'll
If
just
it
overlook it.
exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
That's great!
Let's go!
Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui.
Yeah.
Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed?
I wish I could nod
Maybe
properly.
a conflict
I
between
nod a
all
lot,
those commands
and that's
resulted
why
in
like
this sort
sometimes
of
my mono just
behavior.
does that weird shaking
From
thing.
a more rigorous
Where
perspective,
it's just like,
it is impossible to conclude that Karkata
my
is a
entire
real life
body
form.
nods instead.
But the possibility exists.
One of these days.
I am willing to believe in
One
that.
of these days, I'll get a buttload of money
By the way,
and
I'm
I'll
not
get a new mom.
interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded.
I'll
But
do
as
IRL
things
gotcha,
stand
aka
now, it wouldn't
gambling.
be a bad idea
I
to
almost
make
called
it
it
my
gambling.
research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
Facts. Robot is gonna learn so much about plants. What does it gotta say now?
When people at the Academia included me in a group photo, they would also send me a copy.
Yeah.
I have zero interest in group photos, but I also wouldn't just throw them away. I stored them all in a box.
That's
After
kind of
coming
nice.
back yesterday, I looked through them and found one with Abatui. I gave it to Karkata and it seemed happy. That's good enough.
Sweet. That's so sweet. Nori's a good guy, you know? Early photo. The photo was put aside. Look at him. Little guy. Little dude. One of the many group photos. Tanari always has the exact same expression, doesn't seem to want to be there. Or whatever that said, I don't know. Alright, that's one down, one to go. And then, oh yeah, then we should probably do this, huh? We should probably do that one too. The warm rhythm of the streets. Hanging out with Nilo. Nilo time.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain.
Oh, I love this idle line.
Do you see that tree? Wait. you
No,
understand?
right, not in this city.
So, demonstration is not required.
Yes, do not strike the giant academia tree. Please, you'll get in a lot of trouble. Please do not hit the academia tree with lightning, Raiden. I think that is considered a war crime. I think that would be a war crime. I think you would start, like, a Tevat World War if you did that. Please do not demonstrate. This is not the tree to demonstrate on if you were to do it. Right. Let's talk to members of the theater.
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilu move some stuff. Are you two also here for the celebration event? You got it!
Yup.
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out with some other tasks like housekeeping.
Heck yeah, prop
The
team.
little ones causing a ruckus are my children, Soreen and Abi. I hope they aren't bothering you. They always get really excited every time we hold celebration event.
They're so lively.
Yes, they are. Everyone here takes great care of them. There's good work here. The
This
pay's always
lady's
on time,
face
and
looks
me
really
and others will often
unique.
volunteer to play with the kids.
You know?
I'm quite content with
I
this
feel
current
like
way
a lot
life.
of NPCs have like very
Do you mean your life
basic
wasn't
faces.
nearly as good
Like they all
before?
look really similar to each other. This lady has like a really different looking face. Like her eyes and her face shape, they look really different. Hi,
It's all right.
Mon.
It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers, but he passed away from an accident.
Aw, R.I.P.
Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
Heck yeah. This place does seem nice. Kasani.
Here.
Ah, a newcomer.
I like this guy's
Too
voice.
bright.
Dang.
Talk about judging a book by its cover.
And he's judging
You,
correctly.
on the other hand, you're a special one. How would you
Thank
describe
you for
the
noticing.
concept of art?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not.
It is a expression of our aesthetic ideals.
So that's what you think,
Yeah.
Unremarkable. Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional.
Okay, bro, did you want me to write an
Is
entire
art a
essay?
product that we create and bring forth, or is it a naturally
Like-
existing resource? I, for
What do you
one,
want from me?
believe it to be the latter.
Paimon doesn't follow.
I've been staying here for a long
This
time.
man's here and he's like,
On
hey,
occasion, I'd assist
here's an
them in
essay
penning
question
lines
out of the blue.
dialogue,
Quick.
but most of my time, I just stand back and watch. I prefer to abstain from
This will be
writing
on the
as
test,
it
dude.
spoils the
You're gonna
viewing
need to do it
experience.
right now.
The existence of the theater, of Nilu, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible
This guy
construct
kind of
beyond the
reminds
horizon.
me of the professor I had,
anything to
who
do
I
with that.
absolutely hated.
Let me ask you this. What
This
do
guy
you
kind of
think is
reminds
the
me of
meaning
him.
of art?
Like just like a guy who's like really like what's the word? Like stuck up about like he's the best at what he does. He's so good. And it's like, bro, you teach at a community college. Calm down. Chill, bro. You are literally
I suppose
teaching
that
at community
question
college.
was a little too difficult for you. To chance upon a spark of inspiration, I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching in the audience.
Yeah?
Art is already all around us.
Okay. I see it. I get it. You know, people watching and stuff. Ooh, I know what she does. Cool.
Hello.
You do costumes. I know what you do. I know, I can tell by the materials around you.
Just go on the stage as you please.
Girl, you don't think I know that? I'm here. Relax. We're here with Mila.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction.
Hey,
I'm just, making a prop. No time for chit-chat.
oh, she's a prop person too? It looked like she...
Is that embroidery?
It looked like, yeah, it looked like she was
No.
doing, like, costume
Well,
stuff.
Yes, but not really. It's a prop. It's just, some fabric. An ordinary piece of fabric that'll be used in a show. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
Okay. Sorry to bother you. What's that face that Traveler's making? You look so serious.
What an oddball. Is prop making something to be that jumpy about? Oh well, it's none of our business.
Maybe she just doesn't talk to people very often.
Look,
There can be introverts in the theater, dude.
What's up with her? The event's probably about to start.
Maybe she just doesn't want to talk.
Sorry for the wait.
Mila!
Preparations for the celebration are finally done. I'll call everyone over, and then we can start.
Let us give you a hand.
Yeah,
Thank you.
bestie. Mila is cute.
Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also
I wanted
be
to
a
get
part
her,
of
but I
the
just wasn't a
exchange.
huge fan of her playstyle.
As it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
And she was like the same update as Nahida, I
Maybe we
think.
shouldn't do this
And I wanted to get
after all.
Nahida instead.
I didn't do that great of a job. And who would even like it?
Oh, don't think like that. Remember our promise? We're going to give everyone a pleasant surprise.
Uh-huh.
And besides, you've never attended a celebration event before, so this will be a great opportunity. Everyone will love you.
I'm
Yeah.
still not really sure about this.
There's nothing to be worried about. Just take a step forward and give yourself a chance. There aren't any scary people here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Huh. Alright. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Inaya has something great to tell you all!
Bruh.
Wait,
Don't
wait!
put her on the spot like that, Nahida.
I've
Or
already
Nahida
said
and
that I'm
Nilo.
not ready yet.
Nahida and Nilo, they're really
Should
the
I
same
say?
person if you think about it.
Take it easy and relax. Deep breath, in and out. Once you've taken a long exhale, calmly tell everyone what you want to say. If you don't say anything,
You can do it.
then all the hard work we put into embroidery practice would have gone to waste.
Using it as a gift, though? It really isn't that good.
So when Inaya was talking about making a
Ah.
prop, she was actually preparing a present.
She's not very good at expressing herself. Yeah, she's probably just
Feels
like
she still
introverted.
doesn't really see herself as part of this
Yeah.
community. But it looks like Nilu's trying to ease her through.
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Aww.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present for Miss Inaya!
Let's go!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become.
Bro said,
You've worked on
please.
it for so long, so have some
I feel like that
confidence.
didn't help her.
Don't be afraid.
I feel like that would not have helped her. If I was in her position, I'd be like, oh god.
Is Mr. Zubair here?
I'd be like scared. I'd be like, oh my god.
Sheikh
No,
Zubair,
please do not yell at the
this
kids
is an urgent
on my
notice from
account.
the academia. This celebration, or whatever it is, must stop at once.
Okay, what if I beat you up?
Condescending guy. What's his deal?
What if I just beat you up? I don't care.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the academia's policies and orders, we have decided to demolish it. As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30 days.
How
After
about
which you will
no?
report to the academia for further punishment.
Why? Why force us to do this all
This
of
is
a
like
sudden?
so funny to play this part after completing the
This is not the first time you've
Sumeru
been issued
quest.
a warning.
I didn't hear anything
Where,
about
like,
demolition the last time I asked.
everything
And now I
was
suddenly
fixed.
only have 30 days? We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days. How am I supposed to explain this to my customers and staff?
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to prepare for the scenario in advance.
Demolition? Why do they want to demolish this place?
Because the
academia has
academia
never
is
liked
filled
us,
with smelly
And
people.
they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is all a waste of time. This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several times in the past to improve the quality of our performances by only putting on shows they consider to be sufficiently intellectual. But our audience isn't
Why
the
aren't
academia.
you doing a
It's
play
the
about
people of the Grand
Oppenheimer?
Bazaar.
Come on. Stop doing
If
plays
our
about
shows are
Barbie.
too
Do an
difficult to
Oppenheimer play.
understand,
Now.
Or too removed from everyday life, nobody would watch them anymore. Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss of our livelihoods.
Many people would become displaced.
Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every one of us.
The way they're doing things is so scummy.
But
Yeah, they're grade
I
A
also
jerks.
don't know how we can stop them.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning. Time is of the essence, so you should act with haste instead of asking frivolous
Why? What do you want to
questions.
play here?
But
Bro,
none
like,
of us plan to accept this. Such an abrupt notice is contrary to established policy.
Ask whoever you will. The answer will remain the same. We have already given you sufficient notice.
okay. Do I have to
Enough.
give you... Let's go.
Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Yeah. Let's go, Anaya. Stand up. The plot twist, the family drama.
What's academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the academia's name to threaten
Dang.
us. Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, nothing is going to change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
Go
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly. I will not waste more time on pointless arguments. Wrap everything up, and make preparations to shut down at once.
No. How about I make preparations to break both your legs?
Why
Instead,
is he
I like that.
always
I like those
that?
preparation.
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do.
Yes, there is.
That's it for today, everyone.
Violence.
Let's clean up. I'll go talk to them again tomorrow.
Listen.
Storms that come out of the blue are
Sometimes
always the
violence
hardest
is
to deal
the
with.
answer. Like, if they don't want to get jumped, then don't try to close the theater. Right? Just don't try to shut down the theater group.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion. I didn't know that things would turn out like this.
I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to
No
fight.
need to apologize, Nilu. No one could have seen this coming. Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food.
I just wish I
But
could have at
that
least
isn't
punched
true.
that guy in the
The
nose.
academia has already given you many warnings?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless. Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
So, it really has something to do with Anaya.
After Anaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater. She really talks about her family, All I know is that she didn't get along with him.
Pathetic
I
man.
never expected it to blow up like this.
What a pathetic
If
guy.
he did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to listen to the academia, right?
I can ask Nihita to lend a hand. Yes, threaten them with the wrath of God. Nihita already told like one of the strongest people in the entire world to kill themselves. So like, she can do it.
You mean Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah.
She'd probably help if she knew what was
She'd probably
going
help.
on.
She'd probably go up to that guy and be like,
Nasty the
all right,
academia could get.
all right,
Surely they
Seraph
can't
or
win
whatever your
against
name
Lesser
was.
Lord Kusanali.
What I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to go into the lake,
Her ability.
take
I
a
just feel like we
toaster,
shouldn't bother her with such
just
a
jump
trivial
in.
Problem. Plus, if the Dendro Archon were to intervene, then it wouldn't feel like our victory was earned.
That's true. Who cares?
Okay,
Let's just
but
take him in a fight.
yeah. No, I'm agreeing with Paimon here, though. Let's just fight him. He won't always be here.
That's true.
I'll try to
Okay,
think
but
of
Nilo
something.
has a vision.
We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty.
Uh-huh.
What to do? What to do?
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out.
I think
That also doesn't
you're still
sound like it'll
talking?
work.
God, shut up, Paimon. I think a scholar once told me that differences can be settled through a debate.
A debate? Huh. Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
We just need to prove that the theater's existence has value.
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater.
Exactly.
I see. Defeating him in a debate.
We'll beat the
It's a
heck
good
out of him
idea, but
with words.
Which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
Nihita.
Huh? Me? No. I'm the literal worst
They
at arguments.
said they said, well, you see, Paimon's stupid and I just want to punch things. So Nilo, bestie, this is where you come in.
I can't debate.
Debates on arguments. You debate to prove that you are right.
Nilu, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
You can do it, Nilo.
This
I
theater
believe in
holds
you.
a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's irreplaceable. But I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
You'll be fine as long as you prepare, and I'll do my best to help you out.
Paimon will help too. You'll feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, even with
Thanks,
Paimon's
you
paltry
two.
help.
All right. I've decided. Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
Let's go! Turning around in 2
Sorry,
seconds.
Nilu. We're rooting for you.
Okay. Let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Okay, guys, so here's the plan. We're gonna beat up, we're going to talk to them. Nilo's gonna talk, yeah. Gather everyone. Zubair. Hey, bestie.
Trying to best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible.
Okay, do you got a better idea,
Really
Zubair?
want to try? I won't stop you.
Okay,
It's
good.
not like our situation can get any worse.
I could just beat everyone on the academia up. That might make the
I don't
situation
think it's
worse, but it'd be
entirely hopeless.
fun.
To Sharif, Nilu's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the most. Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
So true, Mom.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat. No playwright will turn down a compelling underdog story.
Let's go!
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure how well that will translate to reality.
Wait, there's a juggler
I'm
in
not
the
saying that I don't
theater?
support you, Nilu.
If you need my help, just
Bro's
say
just
the word.
here to juggle.
Anything
just
is
here to
better
toss
than
stuff
just standing
around.
aside and watching the theater get demolished.
Yeah.
I'm also pitching in. Let's show the academia that we have some fight in us.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, let's go fight them.
I feel a lot
That wasn't
less
what you were
nervous
saying,
with your
is it?
support.
Okay.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a real hard guy to deal with.
Same, bro,
He's
same.
erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate. You all
Okay, well, if
already
all
knew
else
that.
fails, I can definitely beat
You
him in a
just didn't want
fight.
to hurt Nilu's feelings. But when all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
That's enough, Inaya.
Bro.
Sorry, I've ruined the mood. I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilu shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an impossible goal.
There's nothing in this world that is impossible. Success comes from hard work.
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia. Everyone knows that they're very powerful. Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response. But I still want to try. I'm reluctant to just let Zubair Theater go. And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard. Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that, then at least we won't have any regrets. I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at this very moment.
Heck yeah.
I understand what you're trying to
Good
say.
speech. You can. I
also
think after
have
that,
my own
you can do
intense
it.
feelings of anger and regret.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan for a debate? You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
tell him
I
we
can.
challenge him to a debate.
Then, please help us pass on my request. I've never participated in a debate, and truth be told, I'm still not really confident in myself. But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone's thoughts and let them be known to all during the debate.
Let's do
I
it.
myself definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then we should have a chance, right?
And if all else
Right.
fails, we can just have Nihida come down and be like,
That's
Hey.
right, Miss Nilu. Beat the bad guy. Justice will prevail.
mm-hmm.
Make him eat dirt.
Yeah.
You two. We aren't getting into a fight. Thank you for your
Unless.
encouraging words. I'll do my best.
I'm just saying, if hands start to be thrown,
Well said back there,
my hands are
Nilu.
gonna be there.
I felt that I might have said a bit too much. Anyway,
Let's-
we better start preparing now. First, let's see what everyone thinks about the situation.
What do you think?
I didn't expect you all to challenge the academia. That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charging into the most dangerous of places. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you...
Do what you want,
Celine,
because
and
the
Abby
worst thing
will
that you
all-
can do is fail.
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Even if the building gets demolished, its people will still all be here. Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer. We can always figure something out.
But
Uh-huh.
won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Things are painful at first, but as they say, time heals all wounds. Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam. He can start acting soon. He
Damn.
was thrilled because
Let's
he
go,
can soon
little
perform on
dude.
the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi. Similarly, even if this theater disappears,
Good to have a positive
beginning
outlook.
might just be around the corner. Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends on how we choose to see things.
You have a point.
Nilou, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
She's already a first-rate
You're
adventurer.
too kind. All right, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement. I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on at the debate.
I like this lady. She's a cool lady.
I've gained a whole new level of respect for you. Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear to
This
bring down
NPC
Nilou.
sounds familiar.
It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the right to say anything.
I wonder if they voice another NPC
After all,
or
Nilou
another
was the one who
or a
bravely
playable
stepped up
character.
and proposed to fight back. I didn't have that kind of courage or initiative. I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilou without doing anything to help. She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Oh, I see. There's people they want us to talk to, and there's people they don't want us to talk to.
Paimon doesn't really want to talk to him.
Me neither.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me. And to think, I was just about to put forward a suggestion.
Oh, Paimon will listen
Well, it's
to
not.
that.
It's not prejudices.
Although I know
It's
not
just
if
you're
you have a new
annoying.
answer to my previous question. Now seems like an appropriate time to revisit it. What do you think is the meaning of art?
Oh, this again?
Okay, let me
We
pull out my
probably
pen
do
and
need to tackle
paper.
this question if we want to prove the value of the arts.
Time to write my
I don't
essay,
know
I
how to
guess,
explain it.
so that I can get an
But
A
all I
plus
know
from
is that when my
you.
performance makes the audience happy, I also become very happy. Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilou. This guy's ramblings never make any sense.
Dang. We've had all two conversations
Nilu's
with him.
answer far surpasses yours, and it is close to my own.
Yeah?
The meaning of art comes not from its creators, but from its audience. In other words, only art that can be appreciated by others will impart its essence and value upon the minds of its audience.
I think this concept's called death of the author. Is what he's talking about. Like basically, the concept is like once an author or like a creator puts out a thing, right? So like, say I read a novel, right? And I put that novel out. After that point, whatever I say about the novel is just an interpretation, right? It's up to you to like actually decide what the meanings are and stuff.
This is something that the academia can never understand.
You seem to have many stories of your
I
own.
once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and knowledge. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood. I began to question what it truly meant for art to be understood at all. I knew that the most sophisticated works are often the least appreciated, and yet somehow that provided me with little solace. I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater and watched one of Nilou's performances.
It was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a joyous
I'd be
part in the
embarrassed if
overall
someone leveled that
experience.
level of praise on
The
me.
actors upon the stage basked in the love of their audience, while those in the house immersed themselves in the wondrous ambiance. In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here are exceedingly average.
Hey, don't say something like that.
Bro said,
But
well,
what bewildered me
this
was
place
how,
is
despite
kinda
the
mid.
performance's middling quality,
He
they
said it.
captivated their whole
He
audience.
said it's mid.
They captivated even
Bro
me.
said this shit's
I
mid,
realized
but that's
then
okay.
that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this is where I can finally find what I seek.
Heck yeah.
Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining, art must be appreciated by others to confer value. If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put it that way... Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today. I care not for where my feet may take me next. But Nilou, you need to remember one thing. You already stand upon the finest stage there is, and that is a rare gift that should never be taken for granted.
Okay.
You cannot give it up, not even to the Academia.
I understand.
You know what?
Thank
This
you
guy's
for your
okay.
words of
He's okay.
encouragement, Mr. Kasani.
Dust
He's
the
okay.
cobwebs away from the eyes of those scholars.
He's a little annoying, but he's okay.
He really seemed to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softie at heart. He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Heck yeah. Alright, Zubair.
Mr. Zubair, we're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful.
What
Any
you
ideas?
got, sir?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong, and they know it. I
Yeah.
have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I have abided by every procedure and obtained every
Dude
permit.
is so annoyed.
I did all of that to protect ourselves if something
Man
like
was
this
like,
were
I've had to do
occur.
so much work
I didn't
just
expect
because these
them
guys
to
want to step on
disregard
our
the
toes
rules
every day.
altogether.
And now they're like, oh, well, we're still shutting you down. The bro is pissed. He is done. He is finished. It might have something to do with Anaya.
Yes, I know. But anyone who's staying at the theater is one of us.
King.
If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager. In summary, you need sufficient confidence and strict adherence to the rules. At least for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the theater. As long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
All right, got it.
I've seen many situations like this before. The Academia sure likes to get its nose into everyone's business.
It be
While
like
you
that.
prepare for the debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath. It's best to prepare for the worst outcome. Once you're done chatting, do me a favor and tell our customers that we're canceling all of our shows.
Do we really have to?
No, we don't, because we're
now,
going to win this debate.
No one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to consider both our staff and our customers. This is the only way. Nilou, you are incredible. With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. And yet you were still the first to take a stand.
Let's go.
I never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her. Do your best.
Like her?
We'll do all that we can, and leave the rest to fate.
Her?
My teacher. She was
Stop
an
it,
excellent
Paimon. Stop
dancer,
copying me.
but-
You're making me seem like I have the same brain as you. My brain is
You're
way
here.
bigger than
Is the
Paimon's.
theater actually closing?
He's been worried sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
But we're gonna go beat him
They're
up
messing
with
with
our
us
words.
again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
And we're gonna
There's
go
no
tell
need to
him,
worry,
how
though.
about you direct these
I'm preparing
nuts
for a
into
public
your
debate
mouth?
with the academia. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific. You have my full support, no doubt about that.
Uh-huh.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're
Good
just
thing
like,
they have
oh
the
my
power to
god,
make
your
rash
performances
decisions about
aren't
things they
nerd
don't even
enough.
Understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not books.
I was not expecting someone to say touch grass in Genshin. They need to touch more grass. Bro, touch grass,
Exactly.
bro.
They want to look down on us?
Can you imagine
look
Milo
down on
going into
them
this debate?
first.
Going up
Don't
to
worry.
Saphir,
Everyone here
whatever
has
his
your
name
back.
is,
The
and just being
academia's
like,
recklessness
bro,
won't
you
get
need to
them
touch
any
grass.
praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art. If they don't believe
Touch
that,
grass,
send them my
bro.
way.
Come
I got
on.
them beat on this subject.
Let people have fun.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way. No matter what, we will always
Bro, this
support you.
Farhad guy is so ripped. Look at his shirt.
Thank you all so
His
much.
muscles are like bulging
Your
from his
understanding and
shirt, dude.
support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Let's go.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts.
I love how we're acting like this is such a far distance.
Also be back soon.
Like, bro, this is like 4 meters. It's like 5 meters, 4 or 5 meters away.
Have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilo. Miss Inaya isn't back yet.
No, where's Bestie?
Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Could she have started arguing with her father again?
Oh no. Traveler, Paimon, I think I messed up big time. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
Please explain.
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened. She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole
poor girl.
time.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us, so she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
So, even after we decided to go for the debate, she still couldn't bring herself to support him.
And then she just quietly left afterward.
She's too harsh on herself.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try? Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But where should we start? Sumeru is huge!
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside
Well,
the
it's
city.
not like she could go like super duper
Before I
far.
brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater, She might go back and strike out on her own again.
Then let's go
And then
take a
drink
look.
more unclean water.
Yes, let's hurry.
No, Anaya, that water isn't clean. It's got bugs in it, dude. You can't drink that. Don't drink it. Running around. Hello?
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look around first. Did you hear that?
Is it Anaya?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
Is girl fighting something? Oh man, this is cool. I like this.
It sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Yes, we're almost there.
Oh.
Stay back!
It's Inaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Inaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help!
Bam, bam. Let's go.
Thank you. There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a long time. Sorry.
Oh yeah, wildlife's
I'm causing
dangerous,
trouble for you
dude.
again.
They're
Why
hungry.
did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort.
Girl.
Everything happened because of me. If I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
But everyone's trying so hard.
Yeah, everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
Uh-huh.
It's all right if it's me. As long as the theater won't get demolished. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
Dude, listen.
Listen to me, Inaya.
Yeah, tell her,
Even
Nilo.
if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilu, there will always be a victim. Whether it's me or the theater. You can't eat your cake and have it too. You can't win a debate against the academia. Especially since your opponent will be my father.
Why are you so sure of this?
My father is an extremely demanding man. He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor. I tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I could. But he
Dang.
still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, he had just never been satisfied with me.
What a jerk.
No genius. But whenever he berated me, it was always as if he was asking me, why aren't you a genius? Yeah, like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
Dang.
At
Poor
first,
girl, that's tough.
I thought the father
That's a
would
tough
slowly
family
come
situation
to
to
terms
deal
with
with.
reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I
Dang.
thought that all my hard work had finally paid off. And that I could finally make father
And then he
feel
was
some
like,
modicum
well, why
of
weren't you
joy.
second? Why weren't you first?
I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him.
Aww.
I thought, even this daughter.
That's
can
probably
make
why
her
she was
father
so,
happy
like, shaky
sometimes.
about the embroidery gift.
Right?
Was because of
I
this.
see. When we were embroidering your gift before,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. These are not pleasant memories for me. I was tired of him yelling at me every day.
Poor Anaya.
All I wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. He flung my present to the side. You think you should be proud of third place? Reflect on why you weren't first. I forgot how long I cried for. I only remember my parents arguing. My mother also thought he went overboard.
I think any sane person would think he went overboard.
A long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of apology.
He don't deserve you.
Or any words of
He
comfort.
does not deserve you.
I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible.
I don't
Yeah,
think
break
you can
that
beat
guy.
him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is.
Well, listen, if
He
he's
can
debating
never
with us and then he just
understand the
storms
relationship
out,
performers
that just
have
means
with
we
their
win.
audience.
That's a, like, you know,
His life is
admitting a
devoid of
defeat that you don't have any arguments,
or
so you just have to leave.
friendship. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes. As if the world revolves around him.
So what you're saying is the only way to do this
Our little place
is for
in
him
this
to just meet
world
with a little accident.
means nothing to him.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now,
I feel like for multiple
But when
story
we were
quests though in
preparing for the
Sumeru,
debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
I feel like in most of the story quests in Sumeru, this is like off topic of what's going on now. But I feel like in most of them we've been like, why don't we just ask Nahida? And then someone's like, no, we can't ask Nahida. I love how we just always have to bring it up so that the Genshin devs are like, yes, we know Nahida can solve everything. Sometimes we do ask her though, and she's like, okay, well here's what we can do. Like in Yoimiya's quest. Right. We're doing this again.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything.
Art must first be appreciated by others to
No. There's.
The most important thing about an experience is
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life, but she told us that she's very happy to live at the theater now. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing.
Yeah.
She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Interpret it?
I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us. Those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find.
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
You don't have to be so hard on yourself anymore. This is your new beginning.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind. But you're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so hard to find.
That's right. If
You
we
got
put our
this,
heads
Anaya.
together, there's bound to be a way.
You're right. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. So why should I give up because of him? I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win.
Yeah, let's
The
do
debate
this.
will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
Who is trying to join my world right now? Treads? Bro, don't you... I'm in the middle of something. Get out of my face. I'm trying to do something right now, okay, bro? Sorry. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But I'm in the middle of something.
That's the spirit.
Yeah!
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate. I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us.
You didn't even tell him yet?
I know how to make him accept.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Damn, Tread's wanting to infiltrate. For real. He thinks he's on the team. Bro, you're not on the team. I'm sorry. Not on the team. Okay. What just fell? Thing just fell. I don't know what. I just heard something fell. Boom, 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 boom. That I heard.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
Okay.
Good luck.
Looking forward to your good news.
Uh-huh.
That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
You were great, Nilu! Your words won over Inaya! Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win!
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected.
Lots of people are rooting for us.
Yeah. I'm acting as everyone's representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it.
There's still one problem left unsolved.
Huh? What's left?
The theater's existence. Is it only for art and performance?
Huh? What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else?
Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is.
Yeah!
Let me think. How can I put this?
Preparing you for all the questions.
Inaya really wants to win. She does. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
Art must first be appreciated.
Not quite right. Not quite right. Mr. Zubair has been
Here we go!
When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it.
Hey!
Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing.
Heck yeah!
We'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate.
And Naya said her father doesn't care for interpersonal relationships. This may be his weak point.
Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
Exactly.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
We can hit him where it hurts, because this guy has no actual social skills.
Sorry for the wait. I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long for him to accept the debate.
He said, all right.
He's set for 2 days from now.
I'll destroy
Why
these
are you
guys, and
smiling so
he's gonna
much?
get destroyed.
Did something good happen?
Yeah, we know how to beat your dad now.
That your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
Uh-huh.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well.
We got
We
this.
have to win. No, we will win, Inaya.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Let's go. Boy, it's time for our favorite thing, guys. The clock. I love the clock. I love clock. Was it? I don't know what time we're supposed to go to. I don't remember anymore. I didn't actually look at it. Imagine being Ken LaMadia and reading. I just don't do it. Ken LaMadia, 22 years old. I never learned how to read.
We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
We got this, Paimon. If worse comes to worse, I can just hit the guy over the head with my sword. And then we can be like, well, dude, you were just doing so bad in the debate, you passed out. What do you mean assault? What are you talking about? Everyone watched you just pass out. And then we can just gaslight him.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator.
Safwan,
I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias.
Sounds good, bro.
I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Nia just walks in right now.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom.
Okay.
Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value.
I see.
We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
He's basically saying, well, if your shows aren't so mid, if you were less mid, maybe you wouldn't be closing down.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure. Can Nilu stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilu. First, carefully analyze what he said.
Uh-huh.
He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards.
You ain't good enough.
Don't think that would make... Don't think that would... Don't think that...
I'm just clicking until we get the right one.
Our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations.
That's all we need to do, right?
Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that?
Yeah.
Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Heck yeah.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers
This man is throwing out
as well
buzzwords.
as the audience. This stance holds performers
What do you
to a
mean,
higher
guidance
standard
and enlightenment?
encourages the development of the
Define those
arts.
terms.
If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding. Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process, and guiding this process is the Academia's true goal.
Bro's saying you can't be showing people shonen.
Good thing I'm prepared.
That stuff's not deep.
If I remember correctly, what I should say here is...
You're making people watch One Piece when they should be watching Evangelion.
someone at our theater has tried that before.
Uh-huh.
He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow?
I love how the only audience for this
That would
debate is
only be
people who would
forcing
support
people to
Mila.
watch something they don't like.
Robot brought
You
no...
can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
Dang!
You tell them, Nilou.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs. Likewise, the definition that Nilou put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Bro, what are you talking about? No one's emotional.
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law. So you must now pay the price.
You have
for your
violated the law.
transgression. This
You
course
have
of
committed
action
crimes
is also
against
completely
Skyrim people.
procedurally sound.
What say you in
We
your
have
defense?
already contacted Zubair Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings. Or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on...
We did everything right, bro.
Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid.
He's doing it.
Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Uh-huh.
That's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules. There is precedent for this. So long as this matter is discussed within the Academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Bro is not calming down his emotions. He's just like, ugh, gosh, can't you shut up already? I'll bite back.
Stay focused, Nilou.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the Academia's policies on numerous occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
I figured. That's his backup plan.
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Yeah!
Keep it cool, Nilou!
Don't get riled up. He's intentionally provoking you.
Right. I need to keep calm. But he... Just a little
Girl
more.
said, no, that's wrong.
Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us.
She hopped in with that Makoto Naegi vibe.
Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow.
Let's go!
Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on, and they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us, and she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists for them. For every single one of us.
Yeah!
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations.
Okay.
Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be pleasant and captivating, but they can only ever be secondary. When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin. However, this collaboration ends after the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
I mean, yeah, he wouldn't waste those 2 days just sitting there.
Point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilou spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia. The Academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency.
What should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction.
Patience, Paimon. Nilou might be setting him up.
Setup? So Nilou's got him?
Yeah, our girl's got him. We just gotta believe.
He said what he said. The next argument could decide this debate, but is this really the best thing to do? It might be too cruel to Inaya.
It's okay. It's okay. We got this. If Girlie takes it hard, it's okay.
She already agreed to this.
Yeah.
She wants to win, no matter what.
We gotta win this. She knows. She knows.
Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your
Let's
expectations
go!
and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Inaya,
Sorry,
girl just
Nilou.
came up.
As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me.
Let's go. I feel like there's a little outline though.
If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
He said, well, I guess if you're right, then disown me right here.
Please speak with caution.
He said, disown me right here, right now.
What she does not say, Nilou will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You're too caught up in your nerd stuff, nerd.
There's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Order!
I love Zubair so
Members of the
much.
audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I love Zubair so
I
much.
confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the
She's
debate.
saying it. She's saying it with her whole chest. Disown me right
that,
now.
Father, I have
It's
some
only
final words
right
to
now,
say.
bro.
I've been doing some soul searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you, and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you? I won't force my
Really went for this
expectations
dude's
upon you
neck.
anymore. At Zubear Theater, I have found the life I've always wanted. I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal.
Let's go, Anaya.
If you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my friends here and fight against you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
He said, bro.
You already consider them to be your friends.
You should be asking us that question.
Of course we are! Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Mm-hmm.
Such puerile simplicity. However,
you gonna disown her?
it is surprisingly a relief.
There you go. Yeah, that's right.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
That's right, take the L, bye.
They left?
Does that
Bro
mean
couldn't do it. Bro took the L, he said bye.
We won?
Uh-huh.
Nilu, you're amazing!
Naya was also brilliant.
I relaxed for a moment and I feel a little faint.
Yeah,
It
you
looks
went
like he
hard.
still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilu and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Uh-huh.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Miss Nilu and Miss Inaya were so cool!
He
Should we
said,
throw
dude,
a
never
second
put me up
round
on
of
a debate stage
celebrations?
ever again. What were you guys thinking? Alright, Neela. What's the plan now?
Oh, it's you.
Feeling any calmer?
I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time.
All our preparations paid
and
off.
It's all thanks to you.
Now that I've heard everyone else's stories, I want to hear yours.
I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away. I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent.
Yeah?
But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact.
The opposite?
Yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It isn't a gift from the gods, but a creation by our own hands. It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. Whenever there is joy or something to be celebrated, people will dance. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with the blessings of everyone's happiness.
Nice.
She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience smile.
So that is what art means to people.
Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her. And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told me,
okay, good. She just retired. I was like, oh no, did something bad happen to her? No, she just got old. She just couldn't do it anymore.
To listen to the academia. Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble, thankfully, everything worked out in the end.
Looks like you won't have to worry anymore.
Although, I do have a small regret.
And Naya?
Yeah. Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a real conversation with each other.
That's true. She did kind of just jump on stage and
Sharif
say,
like
disown me right now.
Mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to.
That might be for the best.
Yeah, but I still hope that things can change. It never hurts to have hope. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows.
Paimon just like staring at Anaya over there.
Who knows?
She's like, eh.
Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Heck yeah.
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out
2
for
days
her.
later again? Brother. Brother. 2 days again? Alright. Here we go. We're gonna have to do this twice. That's crazy. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. I love time. They really need to make a skip button for that. Like, we need a skip button in general. We need a skip button for that in specific. I thought that was gonna be the last conversation. Before we see Anaya again, I need to use the restroom really quick. So I'm going to pause again actually. And then I'm going to put my BRB screen up. Hello? I am back. We have returned for more Genshin. Let's talk to her now. I was holding in that restroom break since like the middle of this quest, so I had to go. I needed to. I was like, oh my god, please stop talking, Mila. And they're like, oh, guess what? 2 days. Ready. She's so pretty. I really do like her design a lot.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Let's go, Inaya!
Hello, everyone. She'll be dancing for us from now on, so please give her your support.
Yeah! Woo!
Naya's taking her place on the stage! Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by.
I feel like a lot of these story quests do end pretty happy though, by Mom. I mean, actually some don't though, especially in Sumeru. There's a lot of like endings that are like bittersweet, you know? Like Saino's and Denari's are that way. Where like, yeah, there's a good thing that happens, but they're still like sad in a way. A lot of things came together to make it happen.
Nilou's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination.
And Sharif's mercy.
What do you mean by that?
I think he intentionally gave us a chance. He didn't have to agree to the debate.
You do have a point there. The whole demolition thing was going overboard, but he really could have banned Nilou and the others from dancing. If he really wanted to be ruthless,
that would have been a jerk
he could have
thing.
done some real damage, even without winning the debate. Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like him think. Let's focus on watching the performance.
Agreed. Enough of him for now.
Huh? Wait, look who the cat dragged in!
Oh my
Isn't
gosh!
that Inaya's father?
I don't want to talk to him. Listen, Aether. I know you want to talk to him. I don't. Let's go greet him, I guess. Let's go say hi. Because we're the nice adventurer.
It's you two. I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
Sure.
Are you looking for Inaya?
You didn't
No,
hear
I'm
about
simply
the
here to watch her
performance.
There is no need to trouble her.
You just want to support your daughter and don't want to admit it. Look at you.
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest.
Dude, a
I
period
used
of
this
unrest. It's been 2
opportunity to
days.
suggest that my
Calm down.
superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist for even longer.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to come here and watch a show.
Bro
I
lost
admit
his
that I
job.
do not understand the magic that this theater possesses.
Bro
but my
had to choose
curiosity has
between
been
disowning his job or disowning his
I
kid.
still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance.
Uh-huh.
Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
So, you're still concerned about your daughter?
There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine.
I
Never
suppose
mind.
that's true.
I do not have the right to say that.
Maybe. I'm not so
You're
sure
already
about
here,
that, though.
So you might as well go see her.
No, that is not necessary. I will take my leave after the show concludes. Do not tell her that I was here.
Bro, he's so...
Come on.
He is
Who knows if
so
you'll get a chance like this
shy.
again?
Dang! Nilo said it. Nilo said, I'm not letting him get away.
You said you were
He
going
thinks he
to
can
make
hide
peace
from
with
us?
your past. Show your
No.
father how much you've grown.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back.
Best girl. Let's go, bestie.
Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know. But I think we should have faith in them.
I love how bouncy the animation always is in the pre-rendered cutscenes.
Ah, yes, Inaya.
I wish it'd be possible for them to do that in the, like,
I'm still
main
learning.
cutscenes, you know?
It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours.
I feel like they're getting there, though. Like, some of LYNEY's animations looked really good.
You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Oh,
Let's have a heart-to-heart.
Is that the embroidery she made for him that one time?
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah. She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them right now.
Smart,
All those
smart.
years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. It might be best if they continue to keep some distance for now.
Yeah.
But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be family. All I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate.
Well, of course
So
we
we
helped.
made you a little something. Hope you'll like it.
It's a stage.
Isn't this Zubair Theater? Whoa!
Uh-huh.
This is amazing! It's so detailed and polished!
Here's a little theater figure.
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others.
Cute.
Miss Reika or Miss Nadia made and assembled the centerpiece.
Nice.
As adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey. You two are welcome back anytime.
Heck yeah.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
According to custom, I should drop the formalities and just accept it, right?
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. You learned fast.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.
Aww. Genshin's so good with debating. They're like, yeah, now you want to roll for her because she was so nice to you. They know there's a certain part of their audience that would be super weak to that. that specific line would like get so many people to be like, oh my god, Emo, she cares for me. The pixels love me. Hey, if that's you, bro, no problem. There's no problem with that. If that's you, dude, there's no problem. That's completely valid. Like, some people might find that weird, but hey, like, as long as you don't, it's not unhealthy, right? It's okay. That's what I think, at least. As long as you're not, like, unhealthily obsessed. As long as you realize, like, Milo is fictional, right? As long as you realize she's pixels, and you don't go spending, like, $1,000 on her banner, that's okay. It's okay to find, like, some comfort, right, in a fictional character. I only have eyes for Kaitahara Kazuha. True. He is the best character in Genshin Impact. Right. Well, we have the event to do now, right? We have that event to do, so don't forget to do it. And then we should probably do that, those quests. I do know there's some stuff in, the event where we have to take pictures. And I cannot take pictures on stream. Because they are just like, hi, here's your UID. Loud and proud. They really, that's gonna be, I'm gonna do the survey and I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to put in a streamer mode. Because we desperately need it. No, Kaitahara is real. A life choice. Listen. the reason I know Kazuha isn't real is because there can be no man as perfect as Kazuha. It's just a fact. No one can be as perfect as he is. You over there, discuss something with me. There's a brand new game here for you two to play. As long as you complete the challenge. Funding? Sorry, I spoke too quickly. What I mean is if you finish the game and fill out the survey, blah, blah, blah. Stealing your UID right now, I will infiltrate your world for real, for real. I would if my American account was high enough level. Yeah. Is this some kind of new scam? Should we report this to the Matra? Whoa, 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 don't be like that. There's no need for you to get so suspicious right off the bat. Really. Though I admit, that randomly inviting strangers passing by in a place like this might be seen as somewhat unusual. But at least listen to my excuse. Listen to my explanation. Alright, let's hear it. Though the two of you cannot tell, I am a researcher from the Amorta Darshan of the Academia. My name is Lamia. Actually, it's really obvious. You are wearing academia clothing. Oh ho, that's where you're wrong. What if a con artist was merely putting on academia robes to fool you into thinking they were a researcher? Of course, I am most definitely not taking advantage. I am most definitely not talking about myself, and whoever's reading this can't read. Come on, I was just reminding you two. I really am from Amorta. If you doubt me, just ask any Matra. I'm definitely at the top of quite a few of their lists. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Ahem. Anyway, you two. Alright. I haven't asked for your names yet. Paimon's name is Paimon, and I'm Cam. In that case, Ken and Paimon, allow me to explain this little challenge to you. This is actually all related to a story I read when I was a child about a boy who turns into a cat and has all kind of adventures in the lands of cats. It's a really cute story. The protagonist falls in love with a beautiful cat, and he turns back into a human. Then the story ends with him as the owner of that gorgeous cat, living out their lives as pet and master. It's a pretty good ending. Oh, no, that's actually a really weird ending. Well, at the very end, the boy finds out that the beautiful cat is actually male, so I think the ending has quite a bit of literary value. Sorry, we got a bit off topic. Anyway, the whole point is that much of the story is written from the perspective of an animal, which fascinated me. After becoming a scholar, I decided that that would be my research area. By combining the equipment I developed with the mature tech of the Akasha, we can see the world through the eyes of various animals. Isn't the Akasha gone, though? Now it sounds like through using the Academia's research funds to chase your own dreams. Isn't that a bit like abusing your position to get what you want? Perhaps appropriating the public technology for my private purposes is a bit selfish. But this is also quite practical and has a lot of potential. When researching for victims of a disaster or exploring collapsed ruins, small animals are far more agile than us, and if we could borrow their eyes, then you can infiltrate into places you aren't supposed to. Searching for things will become a lot easier. I need to drink water. Exactly. For example, if you borrow the vision of a weasel thief, you can explore ruins quite easily. With the eyes of birds, you can look down from on high, and on a clear day with good visibility, it would be very easy to conduct topography or other forms of observation. What do you think? Sounds like pretty amazing research, doesn't it? Actually, it does sound quite impressive. I was planning on taking my time, but those fools in the Kacharawar managed to see the promise in such research and are planning to achieve similar results with tiny machines. It's blasphemy, I say, corruption and evil, compared to those cute little animals who once called machines. Right, Ken and Paimon? Well, I'm from the Beep Construct Beep Darshan. Huh? Oh, Paimon has no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, the point is that if I can produce results ASAP, those Kacharawar dolts will certainly beat me to the punch. So grabbing passerbys out here, away from the prying eyes, is my only option. When you think about it like that, there's nothing suspicious about it at all. It sounds pretty legit after all. Not many chances to obtain rewards easily. Alright, count us in. Thank you so much. Anyways, take this first tool I invented. Blah 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 blah. Let's get set to it. I'm tired of reading. I tire of reading. Okay. Okay, so put the mirror in. Switch. Then... why that quest? I don't care. Where's the event? Over there. Ba-ba-da. I think after this we might end stream after we finish the event. We might end there, because it's pretty good progress. Then I'll probably just do some exploring in the other place by myself. Become animal. In this animal's viewpoint, rotate and judge the surroundings, judge the position of the small animal. Okay.
Was he here? Bruh.
Bruh. I don't know where anything is. Trying to get hungry again.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Let me eat after this. He's looking at the waterfall, right? Where's the waterfall? He's this way. He's right there. There's our bro. Alright, let's see the next one. Let's see the statue of the 7. Let's find the statue. Oop. I am stuck in between the wall and a hard place. Okay, so there's the statue. Our little birdie friend should be somewhere around here, right? Let's look in its eyes again. Oh my god, it can see us. Look, that's me. It can see us. Where are you?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Now jump in front of that those flowers. Those flowers are the flowers that are like right... Oh, there he is. Thank you, Genshin, for showing me where he is. Bestie. Alright. One more. Okay, this one's a little closer to that house. So, probably like up there, huh? Do-do-do-do.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo!
Maybe up here? Oh, there he is. Hello, bird. Grab ya. Okay, so how many more times do we gotta do that? Oh my god! Nils! Oh! That bird has the name of my bro! The heck? You knew he was a bird now. That's crazy. Right. To the desert. Do. Ah. Man. Ah, da 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 da. Okay, let's find these animals. What if, watch, I'm so skilled that I can do this without even using the item. Are you ready for this? There's gonna be one right here. Right on top of the rock. No, there's not. It's gonna be... It's gonna be up here. That. I'll find it. I'll find the cat. I don't need it. I don't need the main thing of this event to see it. What if it like doesn't appear without using it? That'd be funny. Wow, bro's hiding. But I know where he is. He's right over here. Hi, bestie. And there's gonna be a cat right here.
Gliding be faster.
No. No cat there. Maybe the cat will be here. See? Didn't even need to. Didn't even need to. I'm not sure. We'll find the next one the same way. Ah. I don't need these training wheels. I can see stuff just fine with my own eyes. This user is gonna be like, what the heck? You're supposed to actually use it. I was gonna be like, oh, but I found them on my own. Because I'm just built different. Okay. Where is that? It's probably like somewhere in the middle here, right? And the other two are like over here. Over here and over there. It's probably on this side somewhere, right? Let's go as far up. It's definitely up here. Definitely. Oh. See? Who needs it? I don't. Right. Next one. We gotta find Orby, Scrubba, and Longbeak. These are cute names. I like Scrubba. It's in Leah. Dang, girl traveled. She went out of country for this. I fly up. You know, I really like Genshin's relaxed atmosphere. You know, when you're just not doing anything, this kind of event's really chill. We're just looking for stuff. Just looking around. You know how this works. There's a wind cow. That means there has to be something here. Okay, let's keep our eyes peeled. We're looking for a little bird. I am the champion of doing events the wrong way. It's my secret talent. I thought it'd be over here. thought the little bird would be in a tree for sure. But it does not look like it is. In there. It's inside. One of them is definitely going to be in here. Oh no. It's not. Okay, let's look into the eyes. You see, it just didn't pop up. I guess we just didn't get close enough. But it's looking like it's right over here. Oh. I guess it just does it in a random order. I assumed it would go in order, but it probably just does it in a random one then. Let's see. I knew it. I knew it would be here. Right? And then this last little bird's gonna be in this tree. I betcha, I betcha, I betcha. It wasn't in the tree.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Update. Not in the tree. What? No. Not in there. Oh, I know where they put it. I know.
Faster?
We got this. Jump, jump. There we go. Aha. Hello. I love doing things the incorrect way. It makes it more interesting, don't you think? Renard, Christo, and Gustav. Friends with Ash. It often holds races in the room. It seems to be winning more these days, so it's been quite pleased with itself. Oh boy, my favorite place. I love Dragon Spine. I love that one meme from Genshin Impact. That's like top 10 things to do in Dragon Spine. Leave Dragon Spine. It's a very funny one. Summarizes my feelings about Dragon Spine perfectly. Okay.
Let's wait till the snow gets heavier and have a snowball fight.
Heck yeah, Venti. I do whatever you want.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Because Venti is the best boy. Number one Venti. Never forget, we love Venti here. We love Barbados. Number one Archon, for real, for real. Cause like, think about it. He like always wakes up, right? And when his people need him. Like a lot of people are, you know, like go with the opinion that like, oh, he's lazy, he doesn't do anything. But like, all he does is sleep. But, like, he always helps when he's needed. And he never like tries to get in the way of the people. Like, he's so cool that literally Zhongli tried to do what he did and almost messed up. That's how cool Venti is. Okay, I cannot find this thing. What do you mean it's looking at the tree? What do you mean the tree can be seen from here? Oh, it can be seen. It's all the way up there? Bro.
Let's play. Huh?
You're trying to tell me you put this thing all the way up here. No, they didn't. There's like gonna be a wall there. No. There's just enough space. Can't believe them. I know where it's gonna be. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be in that middle island. See? Adventure instinct. My instincts are sharp as ever. Oh, I'm gonna start getting cold. Let's look through its eyes. Real quick. Just to speed this up. Once that little waterfall. Look, we can see us. Oh my god, he's right there. If I just whipped around my camera, I would have seen him immediately. Alright. On to the next one. Claim. 5. Got Bottle Pecker, Chirpy, and Nightcall. And the chasm. She's like just throwing these guys in progressively more dangerous environments. Oh wait, I haven't hit the thing yet. I was like, oh, there's the crane. I don't even think the crane's one of them. I have learned from their previous experience. If they can put something up high, they're gonna start up high. And then they're gonna want you to go down low. What's right here, though? On here. Ha 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 ha. Right, one more. My pure adventure instinct tells me it's around here. And sometimes my pure adventurer's instinct is wrong. Let's look through its eyes. I see they were all up high. They bamboozled and tricked me. They made me think that one of them wouldn't be high by putting the other two so high.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
But I got it now. It's pretty close to the other one too, isn't he? Where is that? There it is. That's where the hook is. He's probably like right on this little pelt. And I'll show up soon. There he is. Hello. There we go. Okie dokie. Time for the next one. The last one. This one might be hard. We got Agatha, Cole, and Chesterton. I thought it was Charleston. Look, that's a safe place to have things. Far out from Sumeru, though. Like across the continent, really. Yeah, travel in. I'm excited. I can't believe Fontaine's in 2 days. That's really crazy. To think, like, when I first started this game, you know, I wasn't, like, too sure how long I'd keep playing it. So I'm, like, really surprised I've lasted to where we're finally getting to, like, there's more for the, like, initial story trailer. There's more, like, behind us at this point than there is ahead of us. Like, you ever think of that? That's crazy. There's only, like, 2 more nations. Well, 3 more nations. Conria, too.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
There's only 3 more nations after Fontaine. There's more of Genshin behind us than there is ahead of us. Squirrel! Kinda wild when you think about it. I wonder if once they finish the Teyvat storyline, if we'll get like more worlds to explore. Or if they'll like expand on this world. Because I feel like it's been repeated, right? That Teyvat's just a continent. Yeah? So like I'm wondering if there's more continents. And like Teyvat's just one with its own rules. And like maybe the Celestia keeps Teyvat like a very insulated continent. And that's why it seems to have so much power, is because it itself is like it's in its own little isolated bubble. Because of Celestia. That'd be interesting, I think. Like an interesting twist. Is like we assume that the world's this size, right? Like this is it. This is how big the world is, right? Well, obviously I'm not zooming out the whole map. But like you get what I'm saying, right? Like all of Teyvat, that's it. That's the world. Like actually the world's so much bigger than like anyone actually knows. But it's just that Celestia's keeping like a jar over this world. I think that'd be interesting. Like that's where the fake sky stuff comes from, yeah? It's like there's a dome around it. Around Teyvat. And so like if you sail far enough out, right, you'd eventually hit that dome like a wall. And so maybe that's why like we should like Paimon doesn't let us explore past that point. Because if we did, if we saw what was out there, then maybe Celestia would get mad at us. And maybe Paimon, for some reason, like, inherently knows that. Maybe that's why Paimon was in the water. Maybe Paimon, like, went to the border. And that's why, like, we found Paimon, like, without any memories. It's because Paimon did that, and Celestia was like, no. And flicked them all the way back. And tried to drown him. Maybe. That'd be interesting. Right. But I think that's all for this event. Yeah? Ah. We've done our story quests. And, you know, we've been here for 3 hours. That's a pretty good amount of time. Yeah. Oh, there's all this stuff, too, that I have to do. I don't know. I might save this stuff for, tomorrow, but I might also just do this on my own. Just to get it done with. I don't know, it really depends. But yeah. Fun stream. Thanks for coming by, stopping by, watching me. If you have more adventures you're going on today, have fun. I hope you have fun, stay safe out there. And if you're headed to bed, get some rest, because we have more adventures tomorrow. We'll be likely doing more Genshin Impact or Somnium Files. I don't know. I'm replacing the stream from Friday. But it won't be at 4 p.m. I'll likely start more at my like time from previous weeks. I'll probably start around 2. We might not do Somnium Files because I know that like if I do that I'm gonna want to be there forever. and I might have to go a little bit early. I know Monday, I won't have a stream. I should have schedule up, but Monday I will likely not have any stream. So yeah, I gotta get going. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Where's my ending screen? Time to find it again. I should really hotkey on OBS. A better content creator would hotkey on OBS. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you have any ideas of what is gonna happen next in Genshin's story, I'll throw a dump to that.
Sure,
Leave a like on stream if you enjoyed your time here. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye.